Hello students. So I am again here with a new video. So on electronic spreadsheet standard 10 advanced. In my previous video I have discussed about consolidate, what if analysis, goal seek solver. In second video I took these points, that is setting up multiple sheets by inserting new sheets, creating references to other sheet by using keyboard, creating references to other document by using keyboard and mouse, creating, editing, removing hyperlinks to the sheet, link to external data, link to register data. And my current session, in my current session, I will show you how to set up a spreadsheet for sharing, open and save a shared spreadsheet, record changes, add, edit, format the comments, review changes, view, accept or reject changes, merge and compare sheets. Okay, so this was my first video topic, consolidate subtotal scenario goal seek and solver. This is the second video title, that is setting up multiple sheets, insert, rename and delete sheets, creating reference to another sheet by using keyboard and mouse, creating references to another document by using keyboard and mouse, relative and absolute hyperlink, link to external data, link to register data sources. And in my current video, I will show you how to set up a spreadsheet for sharing, open and save a shared spreadsheet, record changes, add, edit and format the comments, review changes, view, accept or reject changes, merge and compare sheets. So let's begin. So first of all, let us see what is the meaning of sharing worksheet. If you share a workbook, you can work with other people on the same worksheet at the same time. The workbook should be saved to a network location. So here we need to keep in mind that the workbook, we need to save it at a network location so that other people can open and can work on that workbook. Okay, you can keep track of the changes other people make and accept or reject those changes. So it may happen that other peoples are also making some modifications. Now it's upon you what you want to do. If you want those modification, then just accept it. And if you don't want, you can reject the changes, right? So to work upon, let me take some example. Let me take example of our class. Here a student is there. Here let it be English, then maths, then IT. Okay, and let few names be there: Amit, Bhaskar, Rahul, Anurag. Okay, now what we can do, we can share this sheet with, or workbook better to say, worksheet or workbook with other users on in network, on a network. Okay, so network means what? Suppose you can have a network in your school lab. One computer is connected with lots of other computers. Okay, so now uh, let me give you a scenario. That is, suppose English teacher is sitting at some other computer, maths teacher is sitting at another computer, IT teacher is sitting at another computer. So what will happen? They don't have to come to a single computer and type the things. Okay, they can do it from their computer. But what I need to do, I need to share this worksheet for them. Okay, so it may happen that this column will be filled by the English teacher who is sitting at computer number 5. This will be filled by a maths teacher who is sitting with computer number 2, and this one by IT teacher. Okay, so in that case we need to share the worksheet. Very easy process. Simply go to tools, click on share documents. Now, when you will share the document, some constants will be there. Let's see. It's asking for share this spreadsheet with other people. Now, if you read this one, it's written changes to formatting attributes like font, color, and numbers formats will not be saved. And some functionalities like editing charts and drawing objects are not available in shared mode. Turn off share mode to get exclusive access needed for those changes and functionalities. So we have to sacrifice few functionalities when we are sharing. That means if I want only data to be inserted by other person, then sharing is best example. After that, whatever formatting is required, I will sit on my computer and I will do formatting for all changes. Okay. Now, since I am sitting on my laptop, so I am not connected with any network right now. So only my name is appearing here. That is Santosh Kumar Verma exclusive access. Okay, because this is my laptop, and if I connect this one with my network, then all network devices will be shown here. Means devices, better to say, network computers will be shown here, and I can choose machine number 5 and machine number 2 to share this workbook. Okay, so if I click OK, so you need to see once the title of this calc document. It's untitled one. Okay, it's untitled one. So I'm just canceling it. Let me save the file first. I will save this file on desktop. Okay, and let it be main document. Okay, now let me save it. So this is saved. Now you can see the name changes to main.ods. Now let's share the worksheet. Now go to tool, click on share document. We have already talked about this. Click on the person with whom you want to share and click OK. Okay, now it's writing the spreadsheet must be saved now to activate sharing mode. That means now I am going to share the worksheet, so I need to save this one. Now just focus here where main.ods is written. If I click yes, so you can see the changes there. A word will come that is shared. That means this worksheet is being shared with other people also, right? Okay, now again I am going to share. Okay, and if I don't want to share, simply remove this one, click OK. Okay, now it will say again disabling share mode of the spreadsheet hinders all other user of the shared uh, spreadsheet to merge back their work. Since we are removing the shared document, that means those who are linked with my document, their work will be stopped now. Okay, hindrance will be there, they will be not able to do. So do you want to continue? So I will be saying yes, I want to continue. Okay, in that case again you see the name of the file, the shared word has been removed. That means this is exclusively for you. Okay, it is not being shared. Okay, so let's go to another topic, that is regarding changes. Suppose the marks are here, let me read the marks. These are the marks. Okay, and I saved my file. So this file is saved. Now suppose I am making some changes. Okay, so I cannot know. Suppose if it is shared, then the person may make some changes in the document after the things are saved. Okay, so it will not known to me what changes has been done. So there will be a issue. Okay, because I am not aware what are the changes other person have done. Okay, so to see these changes, what you need to do, you need to go to edit, then go to changes, and then click on record. Okay, so now whatever changes will be there, that will be recorded. For example, you can see all the data here. Now 45, I'm making it 67. So as soon as I change the things, you can see a red border around the cell. That means this cell value has been changed. Okay, let me make it 67. Let me make it 67. So earlier some values were there and I changed the value. But anybody can change. Okay, anybody can change. But right now, if I see my document, I can say that okay, three values has been changed. Okay, because red border is there, that's why three values has been changed. Now if this is a shared document, so other persons can also change. So suppose math teacher has changed something, so he will be whatever the changes he will do, that border will change, the color of the border will change. Suppose for me it's red, so for maths teacher it may be green, and for English teacher it may be blue. Okay, so that will be there. So that will let you know that okay, those person have made some changes here by seeing the border only. Okay, now what changes have been made? I come to know that okay, some changes are there by seeing the red border. But what is the change? So I need to go there. Then I can see that Santosh Kumar Verma, means Santosh Kumar Verma, that is the author, has changed the value on 19/9 2019 2021. Okay, so it is today's date. Timing is there. So cell B5, B5 means I'm talking about the first cell, English value of a myth, changed from 45 to 67. So this is clear now. What was the earlier value? 45. Now I have changed it to 67. In the same way, if I come to cell C6, so earlier value was 56, but now it is 67. So by simply going through that particular point, I can say, okay, these are the different values, changed values. Okay. Now record changes. So we have recorded the changes. Okay, now review changes. Okay, view, accept or reject changes. So for that, what I will do, I will go to edit, then I will go to changes, then I will go to accept or reject. Okay, now see, you can see that three values I have changed, and those three values are here. Okay, that is changed content sheet 1 B5 cell, Santosh Kumar Verma has changed. What is the comment? B5 cell changed from 45 to 67. Now it's on you. You want to accept the change or you want to reject the change. If you want to accept the change, click on accept. Okay, that will come to accept area. That means this has been accepted. Okay, second one is that is 56. I have done 67. I don't want this, so I will reject, so it will have the previous value. Okay, and third one is D7, 87 to 67, so I will accept it. So that value has been accepted. So now I can say that what are the values I have accepted, these are the values I have accepted. What are the rejected value? This is the rejected value. Okay, so it is very clear. What are the changes? Suppose some changes are being made by different teachers, so it's upon me right now that whom to take and whom to discard. Okay, so I can do like this. Okay, so what we have seen how to record the changes. So let me again just give you a recap. Suppose 67 to 80, the color of the cell will change. That will give me information that I have some changes here. When I will take my pointer on that particular cell, it will show the comment. Okay. Now let's see how we can add comment. Now to add comment, simply right click there. Okay. Click on insert comment. Okay. Now this is the area where user defined comment will be there. Okay, earlier in that cell a comment was already there, that is record change comment was there. Now I will be giving some comment here. Okay, uh, what comment I can write here? Base marking has been given. Okay, so I have added a comment, that is grace marking has been given. If you see minutely at the corner, you can see a red spot here at this point. Okay, you can see a red spot. So when you will take your mouse pointer there, you can have the comment. Now you can see two comments are there. First comment was the comment from record changes, and second one was the custom comment what I have given right now. Okay, now in the same way, if I want to add a comment here, okay, so I can go to insert, then comment is there. Shortcut key for comment is Control Alt and C. Okay, when I will click, this comment box will appear. Okay, I can sorry, insert comment, comment box will appear, and I can write here marks need to be verified by concerned teacher. So I have written this comment. Okay, when I will take the mouse pointer on that red dot, you can see here a red dot, it will show the comment, right? Okay, now show comment. So the comment will be on top, and in that case, we can adjust the size of the comment as per my requirement. Okay, even I can change the color of the comment. Simply select the comment and choose whatever color you want. Suppose I want this blue color. Okay, so whatever you like, I want this one in bold. Okay, and italics. Okay, and an underline. Okay, so these are the changes we can do with the box. Okay, and if I don't want this box, then simply right click here, switch it off. That means show comment, simply remove this tick mark. Okay, now let's see, it's showing the comment marks need to be verified by concerned teacher. Okay, and now if we want to delete that comment, what I will do, I will right click here, it's delete comment. Okay, so that comment will get deleted. Here also see, here we have two comments. Now right click on delete comment, so the comment will get deleted. So which comment will get deleted? Okay, that is the custom one, what we have created, that comment. Okay, so we have seen how to add comment, we have seen how to change comment, we can see how to give different format to comment, we have seen how to remove the comment, right? So our next topic will be merge and compare sheets. Okay, so let's work on it. First of all, uh, let me accept this one. Okay, now I'm just closing this sheet. I have closed this sheet. Okay, let let me go to desktop. So here is my main document, that is main.ods. So I am just creating a copy of it. Okay, and let me give this a name as change one. Okay, so I got change one and main document. Okay, let me open change one. Open with calc. So I have opened change one. Let me change the values. Let me change the values. Okay, now one thing you must remember when you are doing merge, whenever you are giving the copy to someone, you need to switch it on this record option. This record option must be on whenever you are copying. For example, let me save it. Save. Okay. Now let me, this is the main document. Let's see. I'm just opening the main document. Okay. So you need to remember that point, that is while merging, that record changes must be on. Record changes must be on. Okay. Now let me close this. Let me make a copy of this file, main file, copy. Let me paste it here. Let me name it as change to. Okay. And in change to, since recording was on, I am making as 9090C. It is getting highlighted now. That means recording is on. Let me save this. So I have main document here. I have change one here. I have change two here. Okay. For merging, I need to open my original document, that is main document. Let's open main document. Then go to tools, and there you will find merge document option. Click on that. It will ask for which document you want to merge. So my all documents are present on desktop. Okay, so I want to merge with document one. Okay, document one, that is change one. I will click on open. Now see, it's showing what are the changes I have made in change one. Okay, so change content, because this is my original content. In copy they have made some changes. So what changes are there? Okay, so it's showing earlier it was 89, now it's 100, 9800, 6700, 7800. So all I have changed there in the copy one. So here I can do what? If I want, I can accept. If I want, I can reject. Okay, so you can see here, these two I have accepted, these two I have rejected. Let me show you again. So I have some changes here in change to.ods. Let me go to tools, then go to merge document. Okay, let me choose change to. So I will be merging change to and this document together. So what changes are there? These are the changes. What I did, from 67 I made it 90. From 80 I have changes to 90. From 56 I have made it 90. 67 to 90. If you want to reject the changes, click on reject. If you want to accept the changes, accept the changes. So you can see that some of the content has been accepted, some has been rejected. In this way, I have merged two documents together. Okay, so here you can see what changes has been there, which has been accepted. All changes from starting to end, everything is there. In rejected, all rejected options are here. Okay, so what to remember while merging? While merging, whenever you are making a copy, before making a copy, you should make it on what? Record changes on. Okay, then make copy, give it to someone else, let them do changes. When they will make their changes, then what you need to do? You need to go to tools, then merge document. What will happen? Their content will get merged with your content, but still it will ask for your permission. Okay, if you accept the changes, accept it. If you want to reject the change, reject it. Whatever there, after doing all those things, both the documents content will be merged. Okay, now let me show you again merge document, but here I will switch off the record, change record option. Okay, so let's see what will happen. Now here in change record, I have switched it off. Now let me make copy of it. Let the name be change one. Okay, and here let me make some changes. Recording is off. Let me make some changes. I'm talking about merge document right now. Okay, so let me make some changes here. 100, 100, 100, 100. Okay, let me save it. What was the process? Process was to open the main document, original document. So let's open the original document. So original document is here. Now let's go to tools, merge document, and here I will choose change one .ods. Now see, nothing it is showing. Okay, why? Because for merge you need to have a record change option on. Then only you share the document. Then only you will have this merge document done properly. Okay, so I think this is clear to you people. Next topic is compare document. So for comparing documents, let me first close it, discard. Okay, now let me close it. Let me open change.ods first. Okay, for comparing document, change record, simply switch it off. It's not required. It is required for merge document. It is not required for comparing document. Okay, now close it, make a copy, change the name. Let me change to, let's make some changes here. So I'm making the changes in change to, save it. Okay, so keep in mind that record change option is not on. Now to compare, what I will do, I will go to main document, I will open it. Remember that change record option was off. Okay, simply go to edit, go to compare document, choose sheet change to, click on OK. So you can see here All changes are pointed out. All changes are pointed out. Okay. Now it's showing what? There in that field, you will have the reference of change to, because I have opened main. Okay. So what it's showing? So C5 changed from 100 to 78. In that one, it was 100. Here it is 78. So obviously, I need to do the reverse one. Okay, reverse one means what? Discard. I need to open change to, then I can compare it properly. I need to compare change to with main document. Click on compare document, choose main.ods, click OK. It's showing everything here. Now this is clear. Now what it will show, it has been changed for 78 to 100, means right now I have 100, previously it was 78. So in calc, in change, the changes are based on sheet wise. Okay, sheet wise you can do the changes. Okay, and for that recording option is not required. Without that you can go forward. Okay, now when this is here, it's again on you. You want to accept the change or you want to reject the change. Depending on that, the value will be compared and the value will be changed in the change to document. Okay, so we have covered all the points, that is setting up a spreadsheet for sharing, open and save a shared spreadsheet, record changes, view, accept or reject changes, then add, edit and format the comment, and at last we have seen merge and compare sheet. Thank you very much.